What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So, I recently posted on my community tab on my YouTube channel, They Are Above, youtube.com/@theyareabove. You can check that out. That I wanted to focus on the history of They Are Above. Now, I say this because there's a YouTuber who has been commenting legitimate lore to all my stuff. So the YouTuber's name is the Dinosaur King Space 777, not space, but there's a gap in between the Dinosaur King, and then there's a gap, and then 777. He's been doing this ever since I started doing the planets. When I was taking the planets and turning them into amalgamations of the seeping red, going through them and everything like that. And he's been legitimately creating lore for every single thing. Like, this one's from 5 days ago for my video, Elusive and Violent. Painting, a little horror painting I did digitally of a creature that was sent from the planet of the Seeping Red to Earth to, destroy lives and whatever. So, this is the lore that he writes now. And I thank you, the Dinosaur King, for doing this. It says here, and this was, like I said, 5 days ago. A massive creature, 4,000 feet tall, stalks the ruins of a freshly claimed Denver, Colorado, after the Battle of Denver, Aurora, on August 14th, 2020. So this is a recent event, according to his lore. The city was empty and largely destroyed, with its residents slaughtered. Waterways run red with blood, and red-black roots creep through the disheveled streets. So that's the backstory he's giving to these things. Let's see if there's someone left a really weird reply. I'm just gonna like and heart it, but let's see. See if there's another one here. So there's another one that he wrote. This one was 11 days ago, based on my painting called In Another Realm, which is a painting of a bunch of creatures around these masses of towers that have, they're almost like old Pueblo villages of sorts. Like that was the look I was going for, but they've been taken over by the Seeping Red. But according to his thing, this is a different planet that got taken over. A completely different planet. Not Earth, but a completely different planet. And he writes, because my original thought was that this was Earth. No, my original thought was that this was just a part of the Seeping Red's planet. Like, this is an area on the Seeping Red's planet that of these creatures is flying around. But his take is, the Seeping Red converted their icy rogue home planet into a grotesque sphere of living flesh. What used to be tree-like megaflora on the planet's surface have now been converted into fleshy hollow stalks, serving as residences of some sort. Now, this is, like I said, so his idea is that this is a completely different planet, not associated with the Seeping Red. That was just got caught in the crossfire when the Seeping Red was coming to Earth. A lot of lore. Here's another one from 2 weeks ago. This was for my video, Uninvited Guests, which was, I had taken a photo from Google and manipulated the photos to look black and white. It was a picture of a house, an abandoned house. Then I drew in some characters and then put the text. It's a thing that I've been doing. So, July 29th, 2020, very recent again. Entry 166. World War III seems to be drawing to a close, and not for the better. The Seeping Red are winning, and they are at my doorstep, beckoning to me, telling me to surrender myself. I will not survive for much longer. I know that. Then I wrote a comment like, this is I'm just being stupidly funny. I wrote, they're here to ask you about your car insurance. Such a nuisance. But I mean, when someone replies to my videos, when someone comments on my videos, I reply immediately. Like, I make sure I'm right there, you know. But this guy has been creating this incredible. I think he just left another comment, but it was literally just, oh, I had taken one of my editors, the guy, what was his name? Blue the Velociraptor, the guy who reacted to 1000 Platinum. He edited 1000 Ultra, but he edited 1000 Platinum and uploaded it on my YouTube channel for me because I couldn't do it myself. But he just gave a shocked face to that video of me taking his face and turning it into something grotesque that, like, he got taken over as well. He replied to that one as well. He's a creepy. But anyway, like, all this lore that he's giving to my series, which is very awesome. Like, I'm so happy he's doing this because it's making me want to go back into history, like what happened during Pangea, like the time of the dinosaurs, like 65 million years ago. Were they around back then? Like, did they showcase themselves back in the day? Like, would they have ever, made an appearance? Maybe just to see if Earth was inhabited by intelligent creatures? Who knows? You know, I don't know. Like, this is something that I just started doing because I started this I turned the Nautilus Art Show into They Are Above because of the videos I was watching. I was watching Gemini Helmet Entertainment, which hasn't uploaded in a while. I hope it starts doing it. Mandela Catalog, and a whole bunch of other stuff. The real channel that inspired all of this was inspired by Marble Hornets, the original, what I call the original analog horror. One of the greatest things I've ever watched in my life. And I'm rewatching it during my lunch breaks. It's so good, so well done. But I want to go back in history. So, help me out. Are there certain events I should go back to? Like, obviously, the events that took place are real. They took place in human history. But what events do you think the Seeping Red would have been a part of? Like, would they have left a creature in the distance at? Like, let's say it's Pompeii and the volcano's going off. Would there have been a creature that started that? Like, maybe they started that event that wiped out all of, Pompeii, Mount Vesuvius. Would the volcano have been started by the Seeping Red? Were they ever responsible for all the Earth's terrible things that ever happened? All the major disastrous events, the world wars, the climate events, all the really bad things that ever took place. Are there moments that you think the Seeping Red could have had a hand in? You know what I mean? Like, it's an interesting thought, and I want to push into this, and I want the lore to be more realistic. Like, because right now I'm just kind of going on a whim here. I don't really have anything. I don't really have anything specific I'm going by. I'm just making up stuff as I go along. That's what this channel is. It's all creative juices just flowing out of my brain and onto my digital paint palette, my digital canvas. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I wanted to upload a video today because obviously I don't like to upload more than 2 days, like over that amount, because yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like the lore of this channel can always go deeper and probably more realistic too. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Obviously, subscribe if you haven't yet. Because I think this channel is going to go places, man. I have very high hopes for this channel. Okay? So, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, check out my merch store too, thenautilusartshow.com. It has been revamped with all They Are Above stuff. I have 2 new shirts, 2 new hoodies, and 2 new stickers for you guys to take a look at. 20% off if you use either Above 20 or Nautilus 20 at checkout. And you're good to go. So, if you guys want to, you don't have to. It's whatever. But subscribe, click the bell, do all that fun stuff. I got plenty of content coming in the future. An artist is never done with his artwork. Alrighty? Alrighty. Alright, and I will see you guys in the next something or other. And once again, shout out to anyone, all my YouTube subscribers. Yandir Shiki, the Dinosaur King Blue, the Velociraptor, everyone who's ever commented on my stuff. Thank you guys for supporting me and everything you do. So, alright. I'll see you guys next time. Alright. Stay classy and